Tuesday, April the 7th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East here with you. Let's start off with a look at the highs from yesterday. It was a pretty nice day across the region for sure. Highs up into the 70s. In many Piedmont and coastal spots, 81 in Columbia, mountains in the 60s yesterday. Winds this morning pretty light in most spots. I'll show you that in just a second. There's your temperatures. These are 5:30 a.m. temperatures, 50s and low to mid 60s out there. So it's a pretty mild and a pretty humid morning with some rain moving through. Again, not a lot of wind this morning. We do have a warm front moving through, though, and that is ushering in a pretty humid air mass overall. And we're entering now, in fact, we're now in a fairly unsettled stretch of weather for the remainder of this work week. Pretty humid conditions all across the southeast, and the result is going to be really at any point in time, I can't rule out a chance of a scattered shower or storm now through Friday night when a front finally sweeps everything out of here by the weekend. And the weekend does look very nice. Here's the radar over the past couple of hours. The heaviest rain throughout the night has been through southern North Carolina, including parts of the Charlotte metro. Still have some pretty decent rain. Again, this is a look at the radar during the 5 a.m. hour here through southern sections of North Carolina. Continuing to gradually exit. Pretty good area of a little batch of rain, rather, moving from Georgia into parts of South Carolina. And again, just kind of a humid setup here all across the region, and that's going to lead to the chances of continued development of scattered showers and storms. You can see some activity through parts of the Ohio Valley and the Midwest, an ongoing severe thunderstorm warning as I'm cutting this video there through parts of western Missouri and far eastern Kansas until 5:30 local time, so about an hour from now. And again, it's just that kind of setup here with the development of scattered showers and storms across the eastern and the southeastern part of the country. Now, I'll show you the high-resolution modeling here in just a moment. But the bottom line is, I think, a better opportunity later this afternoon and into this evening for another round of some showers and storms to move through locally. Highs today, pretty warm across the region, relatively similar to yesterday, I think. And then tomorrow, here's the deal. We're in a very warm setup. Late in the day, could see another round of these showers and storms rolling in from the northwest. And then we get into Thursday, big storm system ramping up back in this region. And out ahead of it, again, during the heating of the day, could see some of those scattered showers and storms out there before eventually that front gets here by Friday night. Now, severe weather possibilities. This is your day 2 severe weather outlook, highlighting western Illinois down to Oklahoma. And then this is day 3. That's a pretty significant severe weather outlook for day 3, covering much of Illinois and parts of eastern Missouri. Slight risk extends down to eastern Texas. Now, we'll be in a very warm air mass over the next couple of days. Wednesday, look at the 80s prevalent across the region. Thursday, looking at highs again, upper 70s to low to mid 80s from north to south across the region. Now finally we get a cold front through here by Friday night. Here it comes. That front drops in here with some showers and storms later Friday into Friday evening, but high pressure builds in behind that front. And again, the weekend looks fantastic. European rain totals combining today through Friday night's frontal passage, about an inch in many spots here across the region. So let me take you through the severe weather outlook areas here from the Storm Prediction Center site. There's your marginal risk. That, basically that's the equivalent of what used to be a C-text in previous years, extending down into the western Carolinas. Now here's the day 2 outlook. There's your slight risk I mentioned, and then again, this for day 3. This is a pretty significant risk. The enhanced probabilities there. Illinois, western Indiana, parts of Missouri, and there's your probabilistic outlook. It's pretty significant for day 3, so that'll be something to keep an eye on there for the upper Midwest and the Mississippi Valley as Thursday and Thursday night unfold. Now, let's talk about today. Here's the high-resolution 4-kilometer NAM model. This is valid 2 o'clock this afternoon. Our morning activity off the coast, and a few showers trying to develop on in, but then again you get into later this afternoon. This is 6 o'clock, actually early this evening. We see this next batch of some showers and storms moving in. There are some areas of instability to work with this afternoon. So there's a close-up view of that 4-kilometer NAM, and this is again valid 6 o'clock. and we'll see how that plays out, but it's indicating that chance of another round of some showers and storms late this afternoon and into this evening. Now, this is the high-resolution rapid refresh model, valid 3 this afternoon. It's pretty active. Now, a lot of times this gets a little bit too excited with convection and meaning showers and storms, but it's indicating certainly as we go to the afternoon and into the early evening, this is then 6 p.m., a chance of some showers and storms around. There's the GFS. Now, of course, it has a lot more of a coarse resolution. Now, this is valid tomorrow, and what you need to notice here, low pressure offshore, trying to see high pressure wedge in from the north. Let's go back to this chart. All right, and so you wind up with highs on the GFS tomorrow that look like this. Very, very warm day across the Carolinas. In fact, it's indicating mid-80s, really, for the Triad and Charlotte zones down to much of South Carolina. And then we got to Thursday morning, and you see this wedging trying to work in from the north and east on the GFS model. So you wind up with Thursday's highs looking like that on the GFS. That's upper 60s for the Triad, low to mid 70s down around the western side of the Charlotte metro. I have gone with the more European and NAM type of solution, with the wedge not quite making it in as significantly as the GFS shows. So I've kept our highs Thursday, as I showed you earlier in the video. Upper 70s for maybe the Triad and the Triangle, still some 80s down around Charlotte. Now we get out to Friday. Here comes the front rolling in from the west. This is Friday early afternoon, and then there's Friday evening, the showers and storms out there. There's your Cape values, the instability ahead of that front on Friday. And then finally, here we go. As you get into Saturday, this is daybreak Saturday, that rain exiting off to the south and east. And then by Saturday afternoon, there comes our next area of high pressure rolling in. So sunshine returns over the weekend. Here's your Saturday highs looking very, very nice across the region. Then we get out to next week. This is Monday on the GFS, and here is Tuesday. So it looks like some shower chances creep back in for Monday, and then we get another frontal passage here Tuesday that brings in around us some showers and some thunderstorms there, maybe Monday night into Tuesday. So a pretty active pattern going on. Looks like springtime with these storm systems rolling through. All right, that's it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Everybody have a wonderful day, and God bless.